Hi, hello. I am currently working on a sketchbook and I wanted to do a draw with me, aka redo or do this sketchbook spread with me. I have my current sketchbook. That's the spread I want to do. I started trying something, didn't work out, so I have to cover that. I have some thumbnails up here. And goal is just to kind of fill that up. I have my tablet here to have Pinterest and references open. For art supplies, Alti. I have some sticky notes to cover stuff up, washi tape, a few Tombow markers, and fine liners that are missing their labels, but they're very, very good. I love them. So yeah, I'd say let's get started. Grab a drink. I'm having some water. I'll probably do a voiceover just because I'm probably gonna watch some videos on the side and I don't want you to have to listen to that. So, yes. As everyone right now, I've been watching Arcane and I love Silco. I know, I'm aware, but I love that man. Like, I want his wardrobe. I want a very, nice fitting, futuristic suit with, gold details. That's so cool. So, maybe we'll just start there. I'll just, how do I cover that up? I'll just put sticky notes on top of them. Which, no shade, but bye-bye. Maybe I'll glue the sticky notes down later. We'll see. I don't have a concrete, plan of how I want to do this. I think I might just stick the sticky notes down now because they're kind of loose and flying around. Let me see. Okay, we're going into Arcane spoiler territory. I have watched the first 2 arcs. I'll watch the last one with friends on Monday because that's when we all have time, and that's kind of been the current 3-week transition where every Monday at 8:15, which is a weirdly specific time, but yeah, at 8:15 in the evening we'll meet up and just watch the 3 episodes. Maybe Silco, because I love Silco. I would have loved to see Silco and Tisha interact because it's another daughter for him, another father-daughter relationship. That would have been banger. Okay, I don't know exactly what I want to draw. Currently, I've been just, as you can just tell, just characters. I've just guilty pleasuring, no environment, just characters all the way. Which honestly, I'm doing a lot. I don't do characters outside of the sketchbook because for both for work and for school, I'm doing completely different things. So I'll just do a little sketch of Silco. And then we can go from there. I just hope I'm not covering up too much. I don't know. Did Silco have... No, Silco did not have a walking stick. That looks wrong. That I think I want that to go outwards because that pose right now looks a little bit too soft for the kind of vibe I'm going for. I'll probably have to like cut the video for the erasing part of this, because chances are you'll just shake too much and the video will not be useful when I erase. That's okay-ish. His head is a little bit big, but that's... and his shoulders too wide for like Silco. Silco's like a slim, silly guy. That's a little bit better, and then I can just kind of bring his arm down here. His hands are also... I have a tendency to just draw hands way too long, like arms, and just like also fingers, just make them like... all of my characters have like big hands and long arms. And I don't know why particularly. Okay, that's a little bit too... that's okay. Like, oh yeah, from perspective wise, I've been drawing at an angle. I need to sit up straighter because that hat is still way too big. That's better. Okay, let me erase the bobblehead I gave him. Okay, no, I'll just erase the entire head and restart on that topic. Then maybe he can... because he's kind of like legs turned that way, chest turned this way, so he can kind of look like over there, seeing something. I don't know. His fate, his youth, his happiness, I don't know. I'll just give him like a little like hand on the hip situation. That's a little bit like relaxed. I need to make like Silco has a rather like long neck, I feel like. So I need to like bring his chin up. Yeah. And then like his ear also needs to go up, because that kind of goes like hand in hand. And then I don't know what to do with his hand right now. Also, I can only recommend for like people who love like games or shows and like want to get like, or cosplayers who want to get like turnarounds, especially of like 3D characters. You can often check out ArtStation, because quite a few artists, depending of course if they're like legally allowed to, will upload their work, which often includes turnarounds or like images of the 3D models that they did. Okay, his... how do I kind of goes like that, and that I'll probably just... that will be a tangent with the hip, but that's okay for me, at least for right now. Then almost not that, and then I can kind of bring that back up. It can go like this, and give him like more dramatic shoulders. Like he has a lot... shoulders are a lot more like dramatic and like out there. And they gain a lot more like visual interest and seem broader when he wears his jacket, because they get so like covered up and made bigger by his like weird dramatic collar thingy. This thing. I will never nail Silco's face, just because it is again rather unique. That it has like the dark eye. I will not... okay. No, it's too small. Okay, I can't win in this one. I have to glue that down. Okay. I'll just, oh, I forgot to like, yeah, that's that, and that could kind of go like, if that goes like that, probably goes like, no, that wouldn't, it would just probably go like that and then behind his leg and like this. Okay, we're cool, we're good. Let's line it. I went to the art store with my boyfriend. Originally, I wanted to get a replacement for this one because I love these pens, but that one, as you can, I don't know if you can see, but the tip is like a little bit pushed in. It doesn't do its job as well. It's kind of dried out. It's just at the end of its life span, time, whatever. Then they didn't have this one though, so I got that one, and that one is a lot softer. Like, we'll swatch. Like this one, very soft. Whereas the original one, like, it's just different. Like, this one has been fine, you just have to be careful and like nice to it, basically. But yeah, I've been trying to get used to this one. I'm actually hoping that like being forced to not press down as hard on my pen will like help me to just be nicer to my wrists and stuff, because that is also a main issue for me. But I feel like the softer the pen, the harder or the more I'm struggling to get details. Like, I will just have like with softer brush, or pen, I'll just do a lot like quicker, less like thought out lines. I just don't get the kind of control that I would want to. Then I have this weird collar thing that I will never. Like, I love Silco. I love his wardrobe. And if I spend more time with fashion, I'd probably understand. It's also asymmetrical. Like, that side has this weird little like extra triangle flop thing. The other side doesn't actually. I have an image up on my PC because having references on a tablet didn't work out as well. I can put this away actually. What? Has like this weird, like, it's not weird. I think it's just, it doesn't look as 3D, so it doesn't read as what it probably is. Or just like a panned closure. I'm just having trouble to like read that as such. That's actually more exhausting for my wrist to like draw with that soft of a pen, because I'm just so, I don't know, it feels like I'm flexing my wrist, which I don't even know if you can do that. again, very important to lighten that out. So, okay, I'm trying. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm trying with him. That's also like here a little closure, but I don't know. Again, it's just a sketchbook spread. Okay, let's go. Let's just freehand that hand, because that has never ever turned out like a horrible idea. That's okay. I don't know. That's the worst hand I've drawn in a while. Oh my god. I cannot let that be the end of my hand career. My guy, we have to perform surgery ASAP. That is, I have to defend my honor with that one. Like, I'm sorry, you don't have a choice. Oh god. I cannot believe. Okay, let's go. Let's just, your hand is relaxed. You're relaxed. You just have a little relaxed evening in the streets of Zorn. I don't know if I'd say I fixed it, but it is no longer at the point where I'm screaming and crying. But it's still not good. To be fair, this is my very first drawing of the day. On the account of warm-up sketches, this will apparently be my warm-up drawing. I'm also just quickly going to like color in his dramatic red part of like clothing. That also doesn't make sense. Like it goes into like it does make sense in like the model and the sketches of the actual show. It just doesn't make sense with what I drew, because what the fuck is happening? But okay. Also, I got this pen as well, new, and it's so juicy. Like I don't know if I have a better word for it other than just like juicy. It's a gorgeous color. I absolutely love that part of it. Then like that little part of it is red. I'll just change that part of the design because I'll just want some kind of red there, and I colored it in black already. Then technically his shoes are red, so I'll just... And then I think I want to do something around his head, or his like silhouette. It's also red. Oh, right, but technically the bottom of his coat is also red. But I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna use some pencil and kinda to just get the vibe. I kind of want like weird squiggly shape. Yeah, okay. I think that'll be cool. Hopefully. Because I feel like with this pen that's like so expressive, that will also just help with the kind of like vibe I'm going for. And then just... Okay, that's cool. I like that. I'll see how much I like it in like 3 days. Chances are no longer, as it goes with most artists. give me too much time with a piece, or like a piece of sketch, drawing, whatever you want to call it. And I will grow to no longer enjoy it and just be very pessimistic about it and just see the bad things in it. Okay, that's fine. Maybe I'll do a second pass and like a bit to just kind of darken that a bit. Yeah. Okay. Lighter one to like actually use as like shadow. And also, he wears a lot of like dark clothes, so I'll just kind of give that a pass. Okay, so that's it. Close. I'm just not gonna erase the pencil sketch because I don't need to. Again, this is sketchbook, my rules. I'm not gonna do that because it will probably look worse, and I just want good vibes with this drawing. I'll probably also just put the entire like bottom leg in shadow. Maybe a little bit of shadow for that leg. Okay, that's cool. I like that. Like, it probably would need to be darker to be like accurate, but I'm not here to be accurate. I'm here to just have fun and vibe. Like, also, please don't count how many times I'm using the word vibe. I'm also just gonna a little bit in the corner. Like, that's my little. I love adding scribbles. I also think that's silly. Okay, you know what? We'll just do a little like thumbnail here in the corner. Like a little, what would I want to draw? Because I don't, like, I really like the red, so I might do something like that, and I really like this kind of shape. So I'm thinking maybe like a little like curled up figure with like their hands, but for mostly like for their body, and then you just see their eyes, and you have this big shape again in front of their head, and maybe like I'm thinking something that's like flowing into like the beginning of the image, like something kind of like this, and then maybe even going out of the actual frame, and then like the background could be black. Okay, I think we've got this. I hope you can see enough. But yeah, I'll probably just take what I liked from the like Silco sketch and try and apply it here. I'll have to like find a good kneeling reference. Okay, I didn't find a good reference, so we'll just try our best. Like, I want them to be rather hunched over. I should probably maybe if I'll do that like as a bigger piece or like more serious illustration, I'll do a actual like not like kind of study, I guess, I suppose. Then that knee maybe down and the flat foot, that would be a little more in front. Have like the, yeah, kind of like that, and then the heel owns and all that stuff. Then kind of goes into that. Again, I'll try to like keep it head focused, so you kind of get the vibe of like, oh, I could give them names, but then I also have to like explain the like foreground element, and if I give them like wings, that might be a little bit too much. Okay, I think we have kind of like creepy, fun vibe illustration going on. I'll go over that with like a kneaded eraser to kind of like lighten it up, just like fold it over, which will make the camera shake, and then I'll clean the sketch up a bit, I think. Okay, I have you back up there again in the hopes that I won't sabotage myself with my own head and just be on top of the drawing. But yeah, I'll try to ink that. We'll see how it goes. Probably start with the eyes because they're so prominent. And again, I'm trying to be like super gentle and basically just not press down. If the table is shaking, it's because I'm up here trying to get like the best view of my own sketch. We have the chest part and then like the kneecaps. Oh god, I'm sorry. Don't. And then we have like the kneecap of this like foot, which is in perspective, which will not make like drawing the like toes and stuff easier. So I'll just stabilize it. Like that's a foot for sure. And then some booty. I don't know. Again, the anatomy in this isn't particularly good, but I will just live with that. Like, genuinely, this will be a nightmare to edit because I'm just talking so much. I'll have to see if I actually end up doing a voiceover just because I don't want to have to edit through all of my talking. I'll have to like turn the page. I don't know how other YouTubers, like actual like YouTubers do it, where they just never turn the page and get it at like an angle to get a line. Maybe they just edit it out. Yeah. I don't know. It's okay, I'll add some like lost strands. That's fun. Then the other side of the hair, because that part is like going off the page. Okay, I'm getting this like a black frame, so I'm okay if it isn't perfect. And then we have the wings, which again I didn't sketch out. I just kind of gave them a rough like silhouette that I found interesting, which will come and bite me in the butt right now because I need to do the feathers. Because you have all those layers. Again, but I'll do the red and then I'll put washi tape around and just fill in the black. Okay, that's cool. Kind of like that. Up and a little bit more blobs, just in case I lose any of them in a second. Okay, I have this, but that might actually like rip away the paper because it's pretty strong, so I'll just use this one, which it was cheaper, so it isn't as sticky. It's so late. It's like 11 or something at night, which for me it's late. I usually go to bed at this time, and I'll still have to like clean up my desk and shit afterwards. Where is it? I had it like solid, I don't know, 3 minutes ago? That's a lot, more like 20. But I did have it today. Oh god. Ah, there we go. It rolled off screen, basically. This is just black ink. But it's from like, I don't know, It's just scientific brush filled with ink, black apparently. But I got it from like an art supply store. I didn't fill it myself because it was cheaper to like get this one and than to like buy a brush filled with black ink. I don't know. So I just thought, what the hell? Also, probably a lot less messier. If that one is empty, I will just refill it with like black ink that I'll buy, because one thing that I didn't realize when buying it was that this is in fact not waterproof. It will smudge like crazy, which absolutely sucks because I'm not right now because I don't have the time, but usually I do a lot of like watercolor pieces, so a lot of like, also just in sketchbooks. I just love watercolors, and sometimes I just want to be able to like fill out large areas with black or the contrast like here, and then go over the colors again when like seeing it in a darker like context. But I will not be able to do that if the like black ink is water activated. Okay, how do I'll have to turn it again. You'll just have to deal with that. I hope also the black doesn't bleed too much to the washi tape. Okay, I filled everything out with black, so let's peel the tape. Okay, it bled, but oh, I forgot to fill on that. I'll have to do that in a second. Yeah, but the bleed is okay. Like, I'd argue that's still within like okay. Let's touch up spots. Okay, and then I think I'll add some like darkness in here. That's what looks weird. And like right there. But I'll do that with like not this brush, but the pen. Now I need to put the cap. I just have to like redo a few lines, but that's fine. Okay, I'm trying to just add in a little bit of like darkness to against like the main like crouched silhouette, which I don't know how well that will work, but we'll see. I will also just use some different kind of like etchings to try and get things. Okay, I think I'm fine with this. I'll let that dry and rise a little bit. Yeah, I'll have to let that dry. No, I won't go directly in the sketch. I don't want to do that right now. I'll just kind of sketch out some like very simple, quick things that I can just I can't do it like that. That's silly. And it's very like quick and simple. Which I don't know, I think like I often at this point where I am right now just appreciate like quick little like doodled concepts a lot. Like if I can like get the vibe for something, that's like I'm happy with that. Okay, that's the spread. I actually like it a lot. Aside from the miscellaneous like non-working hands, I'm pretty happy with it. The ink, like I said, it's not waterproof, so it got all over my hands, but I think it's fine. I have this weird empty space here, but I think it's okay. I'm very happy with this. I very much like the like squiggly lines, especially like how they turned out here because I like contoured it with the black. That worked out very well. I'm thinking about maybe just actually doing a more like detailed illustration of this one because I think it looks actually pretty cool, and I have a lot of like fun with like fallen angel type illustrations. If I ever do like old sketchbook tours, you'll see that. Yeah, Silco also turned out fine. I think it's good that I didn't erase his sketch because I loved like face structure and kind of character was just I feel like better in the sketch than the line art, so I just decided to keep it. It's fine. I used it on the page before, which is here. I love this red marker. It's the Ecoline brush pen in the color reddish brown. It's so pretty. Very happy that I bought that. Also, okay-ish happy with the like black ink brush. But yeah, that's it. I hope you had a lot of fun. I hope if you sketched too long that you got that done, or that you at least like are happy with what you did. And yeah, keep drawing.